Hello, while Havoc here. Okay, so I did a thing. It took like 8 to 10 hours. I'm not joking. It took a very long time. So they're done, I think. Well, let's go grab Orno. That'll be easier to pilot around in that and not die as quickly. Where did I park him? Okay, if I was an ornithopter, where would I be parked at? Stop here. Let's have a seat and see if we can spot him somewhere. There he is. Okay, got it. There he is. Okay, so, here's the situation. I think we're done. I think it's time to start getting plates on the deck. Oh, a little bit up there. Getting plates on the deck and guns. Oh, a little bit more there. There's a smidge of uranium left in here. So, the base weighs a lot. It's like 100, no, like 300 million kilos or something like that. Let's have a seat and find out. Like it's a lot. 360 kilos. It's changing. It's because it's working through all that stone from being processed. Inventory has become a severe problem, but I worked out a few things. For one, having 50,000 steel plates lying around for the sake of 50,000 steel plates lying around is problematic. So if you go to inventory, so one steel plate takes up a volume of 3. Okay, it takes 2 steel plates or 2 iron ingots to make 1 steel plate, so the volume increases. It gets worse. The worst direct violator of that is the large steel tube. This guy right here. No, I wanted to do 1. Thank you. Okay, so a volume of 38 liters per large tube. So having at the time I found this out, I had 52,000 large tubes. So correcting that problem was an essential. So everything is much smaller numbers. Everything else now is in ore amounts. So let's see, what else? Oh, power problem is solved because we found uranium. These batteries, first time they've been green since they've been installed. There are a few other things we did during the Discord stream. This is like, well, like I said, it took like 8 hours, so those other things. That looks amazing. So we're gonna do that to all of them. We added a exhaust emitter right there, and I'm gonna change that out for a plate. But right now it's a panel, and I don't want to have them on. So, but yeah, it emits through all the blocks, so it doesn't look like it's doing anything down here, which is great because it just looks like some more equipment. But up inside here, it looks like it's a stack, and there's stuff coming out through the vents. I really like that. So, another thing that was changed, I added another med bay. That was asked about in comments last episode. Why don't you have more than 1 med bay? Are you out of silver still? No, I'm not out of silver. I just wasn't paying attention. It's too focused on getting other things done. So, yeah. Next is going to be drill guts to go. Because they're in the way. So let's head up over here and do something about like this. Okay. Back into the shade. Because we don't have to go far to heal now. Well, I missed a couple. So I'm just going to keep working on this, get rid of these, because, yeah, like I said, they're in the way. And a lot of the projection added things that we need to do, I'm just going to do those over in Discord, because it's going to be rinse, wash, repeat. I think I found a good way to do this is I'm going to move the projectors forward from here. So I'll print one more here, and then I'll take these 2 units and then move their internal projectors forward the offset I need, and then just keep doing that same propagation. The next 2 after that will move forward, and so on and so on, and then I just reset them all back when I'm done. So basically the printers will already be in place for the next ones. Get back in the shade. Alright, back over here. Alright, we got lots of bobs out here. That's going to make this pretty easy. It's just a matter of now getting all the plates down. So today's episode will be short. The next episode should be longer because I'm going to be able to start focusing on, like I said, getting all the plate done, getting all the conveyor networks done. That's the other thing is, and we're back. Okay, so the game is not liking me taking those drills apart. It took me about 20 minutes to paint those red. Crashed about 5 times, give or take. So yeah, good times. So field healed. Let's go. So where do I want to start? I want to start by. I'm at a loss for what I want to do, but I did make this guy because I was sitting here just watching the drills over. And I didn't clean those spots up before I took the drills down. I'll work with that later then. So yeah, I made this so we can just kind of chill here. And then I put this up here, this part of Izzy, and sitting kind of heavy on the ores, and not just a little bit either. That's crazy. I can see we're down from, was it 360 million kilos down to 323 because they're still processing stone. When the stone gets processed, it gets turned into ore. The ore gets processed, gets turned into ingots, and each time the mass goes down, or and volume. So as that continues to get processed, it's going to continue to go down. So if we come in here, inventory, that's not gravel. Still have a lot of gravel to work through, and I have a ton of gravel sifters now. Knowing that the gravel is going to be part of the problem, I put a bunch down and then realized that wasn't enough. So then I put a bunch more down. So, could throw speed upgrades on these. That would kick things up a notch. But the goal is to get all of these and all of this out of here so we can start working on the final project, getting gun pods down, so we can get to that final conflict. So, yeah. I had severe power problems, so what I ended up doing was basically for every pod I had down, I took down that many refineries from here, so it'd be still the same amount of production going on. So yeah. Another comment from last or previous episode was that the container should have been a part of the blueprint. Yeah, I agree. The only thing was that it was such an afterthought that I was going to need more storage, and then the cool looking roof thing. So more med bays will happen as I get more and more of it built out. So next up is getting these moved. So I need to move them forward. Yeah, I see. I already forgot how far it needed to be moved. Let's see. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then 18. So 10, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, 18. Okay, so if I take this guy, I think I need to take those out. 5 paint. Not where I was pointing, but okay. And I have no parts. Okay. Shift paint. A little bit of sunburn to make sure I paint right. Okay, so I advance this guy forward 18. Turn off all the bulbs first. This should be updated. I'm missing a few. Now it is. Okay, so turn all the bulbs off. And then I can move. Where is it? There it is. How's it in a different spot? That's weird. I mean, it's just a cube, but still. Forward offset. So it's already at 1, so I need to go to 19. So that should work. Boom. Alright. So yeah. Then I just roll them all forward 19, like I was just talking about doing before the video decided to not want to record. And then I can set them all back to 1 when I'm done. So it'll be an easy process to push forward with all of these. Yours is back here, right? Yeah. But it was right there for some reason. Is it the same spot on all of them? Oh my goodness, it is. That's an amazing feature. Okay. Alright, this is going to go pretty well, I think. Then I can do the same thing for the gun pods too. Put one down and then advanced the next one over, and then so on and so on. I need to look at where you guys here so you can see what my thoughts are. So if it happens over in Discord and you can't make it there, you know what I'm up to. Okay. So we have these pipes up here. Got this pipe that runs out here. Need to go ahead and bring another one parallel to it, and then I'm going to cut trenches in to run from left to right up until probably about here, and then up here we'll probably come out to the end, because we'll do that, should be able to make it over there. So if we're parallel now kind of thing, perpendicular. So yeah, we get pretty close. So yeah. So that's part of the next big part of the challenge, is cutting in the supply network. I think we should probably bring over, I'm right here. So that way I can get really close to the edge. Let's come over. Oh yeah, see, we're off axis. We'll rotate. Okay. Let's come over to here. This looks pretty good. And it doesn't want to build. It's so frustrating. Can I put something else there? No, just kidding. There isn't even anything Azimuth over here, so I don't know what's the point of why it does what it does. That was a hard shutdown. Oops. Let's go there. Get back in. Okay. So we'll go with from here out that way. That would be the secondary channel. And then I'll have junctions cutting across. And then once all those are cut in, then it's a matter of projectors and lots and lots and lots of steel plates. So the final battle's coming. There we go. So I'm going to wrap it up here. Like I said, today's a short episode. Just kind of like a synopsis of where it's been, where it's going. You know, spending 8 hours just collecting rock has been, yeah, it's taken a toll. So next up is just a lot of block placing and projectors. So I don't want to bore you guys with that, but I need to keep you guys up to date on what's going on and where the build's at. So I appreciate you guys being here. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode. Got lots more shenanigans coming. Won't be too long, and we'll be into that final conflict for sure. This is Havoc. Have fun and keep gaming.